There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. How are you today on Facebook? I am back. I'm going to go ahead and click record real quick, Charissa, or Carissa, so you have this. I'm back, and I'm joined today by one of our VIP members, Charissa Sims, who joined us. We're going to be talking all about starting your day off with meditation. And I just wanted to share that my husband and I were in Cancun last week, and we still kept our regular regimented daily get up in the morning. We do a 2-mile, like 2.5-mile walk every morning. It was definitely colder this morning when I got back and did the walk than it was when I was in Cancun. It was really humid. We were sweaty, in the mornings out there walking, but we got out there and did our brisk walk every morning, journaled, read, meditated, did the things that we love to do every morning. And I can tell you that that's just a regular thing for me that I do in my life every single day. And I wanted to ask Charissa to share with us why for her, she feels like meditating every morning is so important. So ladies, listen in. This is super important stuff because I feel like it's less of a hustle when we're meditating, because that's how we get a lot of our answers than being in our head bubble all day. So Charissa, that's my opinion, but share with me what your opinion is on that.
Yeah, I love that. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say good morning. I don't know if you have many international guests, but good afternoon or good evening or 1 a.m. So I just wanted to say meditation has been a way of life for me for, I would say, about 20 years. And I feel like it's more important to meditate in the morning, although there are also great benefits to meditating at night. So I can talk about them both. So if you meditate in the morning, you're really in a more relaxed state where your brain can fully integrate the information, whether it's a guided meditation. Sometimes it's helpful to do a visualization meditation, or if you're just deep breathing, deep breathing, 4 breaths in and exhaling. So there's, it's a way to connect in your body, because you mentioned it. I'm just like all in my head. But when I meditate, you get grounded. And also what happens is you get into a place of synchronicity with the universe, where you are in alignment and you don't have to worry about things so much. You kind of just drop into, okay, this is divine right timing. This is what's going to be happening for me. Intuition just flows to you. So then you can create your day the way you want to, because the messages will come down. Look, it's up. And look at this opportunity. Even though I had signed up for this opportunity with you a while ago, it's like, oh, the internet is unstable.
Oh, no, you're okay now. We can hear you now. Fine.
I don't know if anyone.
We're okay.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to mention that there's a lot of retrogrades going on right now. Like 6 planets are in retrograde. It's not just Mercury in retrograde. FYI. So there's a lot of like energy and things disrupting technology. So that has been happening to me all day and this week until October 17th. Anyway, so meditating in the morning is just a great way to set your day where you're in alignment with the universe and in your body and ready to receive whatever is coming to you.
Yeah, we all have we're energy beings, right? So we all have vibration levels. And I was watching a documentary last night, and it was called Heal. And I recommend that everyone watches that, because they talk a lot about how your mind, and how we can heal our own bodies. And to me, meditating is calling on a higher power and aligning with the higher energy to achieve what it is and to get what we need without, like I talk about, that headspace, without that hustle, without that pull, right? We can really settle in, and it's like, to me, it feels like a little bit of manifestation. However, there's action that comes with manifestation, right? We can't just sit there and meditate that we want something to fall in our laps, but we're given the answers so we know what action to take to go down the right path. And that's how I see it for me, and why I use meditation, and also to pay attention to what's going on in my body and have a little bit of a check-in to see what's working and what's not working.
Yeah, that's amazing. In February 2020, I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. And this was my own healing journey where I had to let go of my ego because, look, I'm a spiritual healer. I have a podcast, You Inspired. I'm inspiring others. Now I had to look inside and heal myself. So last week I got an MRI and the cancer is gone. So I just want to say that I have found in my own body through my experience the power to heal. And I have seen that movie. It's just when it hits you, it's just like, whoa, okay, I really need to look at this. And it wasn't just the meditation and my own healing that did it. It was physical things, because like you were saying, we're also in a physical universe. It was eating right. It was like shifting my diet. It was detoxing. So there are so many things that contribute to your own healing, and meditation is a big piece of that.
Yeah, I agree. How our bodies are these temples. So how are we treating these temples of ours and these bodies of ours? And, I love statistics that they share where, 99 point, or no, I think they said 100% of type 2 diabetes is not genetics, it's lifestyle. So if you know that your lifestyle is causing aches and pains or elevated cholesterol or blood pressure, all these other things, what are you going to do to make a change about it? So if you feel like you wake up and your days are chaotic and you're just hustling everywhere, what are you going to do to change it if that's not the way you want your life to go? My husband and I, we just recently started walking that often, probably about 2 months ago, because I was just feeling like I wasn't making the right choices in the evenings, and I would work too much and forget my workouts, and I just wouldn't have time to go to them. And I said, we have to make a change. If we're not going to go to our workouts at night, what are we going to do to still keep that physical activity? So we made a choice, and that choice was to get up together in the morning and walk while it was still dark out. And I don't prefer to walk by myself in the morning when it's dark, but I love walking with my husband. Then we find that time we spend together, we talk more, we get to, we talk about our days more. So that's a choice that I make, right? A physical get my blood pumping, help me physically in the morning, brings the oxygen levels to my brain. And then after that, I sit down and I do my meditation, I read, I journal, I write my gratitudes. So it sets my tone and my mindset for me for the day, and I don't let anyone hijack that time. So
Beautiful.
meditation, talk to me a little bit about your mornings. Charissa, do you meditate just in the mornings? Do you meditate in the evenings?
Yeah, so I kind of have an interesting routine where I'm meditating a lot. And I just want to touch on one thing, though, that you said about physical exercise, because that is not only important for our physical health, but also our spiritual well-being, because energy can get blocked in the body. And sometimes it's just walking every day like you're doing. It's just moving a little bit more. It's taking micro breaks at your computer. I also do ergonomics. So there's so many things, so many benefits, and there's 7 chakras in the body, and doing physical activity, yoga, walking, running can also help clear that and heal your body. So yeah, my routine in the morning, I get up super early and I just feel like maybe someday I'll actually get out of bed, but I wake up probably about 4 in the morning. And I do some guided meditation and breathing for about 20 minutes. And then I get up and I do medical medium. Do you follow him? Where he recommends alkalinizing water, so lemon water, and then celery juice. So then you wait 20 minutes and then have celery juice, and then you wait another 20 minutes and then you eat. And then I'm on Clubhouse a lot. And so I moderate this room, guided light meditation. And that is a little bit later. And then I also do healings throughout the day. So then I'm doing, and what I do with my healings is I meditate with people. So it's actually a guided meditation. So I am getting them in that healing state. So then we can heal each other together, so it's not just me healing them. It's activating their own healing abilities. And then I will also meditate before bed. So I'm just like a meditating. That's not every day, but most days I'm just like meditating. But I also want to say that even when I'm walking with my dog, you can meditate. Like say you have a hard time meditating, you can just, they call it mindfulness. You can just take a moment and really focus on your feet, really focus on the earth and the energy that you're putting into the earth and the earth is giving back to you. They call that earthing. And look at something, maybe look at a flower and recognize that beauty and spend a few minutes. And that is actually meditating. That is actually slowing your mind down in the whole process.
I think that's the goal, right? Is to just clear our minds, slow our minds down and be in present in the moment, and kind of do a check-in, whether it be with the beauty of the earth or your breathing or your body. But you're right. We do hoard a lot of energy, and some of that is bad energy, right? If we've had something happen to us in the past, we might hoard some bad energy. So we have to remember that can be an issue for us. If we are taking traumas from the past, they'll show up as physical ailments in our bodies, and meditating can help you do a check-in and can help you heal your body, just like Charissa did. I had cervical cancer way back when I was younger, probably 20.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize we had that in common.
Yeah. And I had that I had it surgically removed and had it taken care of that way back when I was in my early 20s. Meditating or any of that really wasn't even in my it wasn't even in my sights. And even in corporate America, it wasn't in my sight. So I'm begging all of you to pay attention to what we're talking about today. It is so crucial for your well-being that you're releasing negative energy and not holding on to things, not hoarding things in your body, getting rid of them, and only keeping positive energy and checking in with yourself on a regular basis.
Oh my God. I'm so happy you shared that with me. That is incredible. I was sexually abused and raped, and now I can say it without crying, and obviously I was hiding it for a long time. And that, I believe, showed up as the cancer. I really believe. And then releasing those energies of the people that had been in my body was really an important part of the healing. And that was actually my first step, was like acknowledging that, because I never wanted to be the victim, but then I couldn't ignore it. It came up as cervical cancer. So anyway, I just so appreciate you and sharing that story, because I think it's going to help so many people.
Yeah, absolutely. And so tell us, Charissa, what do you have going on? Where can people find you? I know on Clubhouse. So now they have the opportunity to meet you, work with you.
Yeah. And Colleen, I just so appreciate Lead Up for Women is such an amazing organization. And Colleen is just so incredible. The last time I was on her podcast, you can check out Colleen's podcast for my interview, because I go into depth really about my own journey and who I am. And I got a client from that. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. And that was just amazing. So it's like Lead Up definitely works, tell all your friends. And my website is CharissaSims.com. And I have a section on there, a podcast, and you have to listen to Colleen's story. Oh my God. When I interviewed her, she did not hold back anything. And she shared her journey to where she is now. So I highly encourage all of you to check it out. But yeah, you can find out more about my healings and everything else there at CharissaSims.com.
Awesome. And then I know that Charissa is going to put some information below on the Facebook video. She'll have some information in the chat, so you guys can find her on Clubhouse. and really dive in and get to know her a little bit more because she's awesome.
Thanks so much, Colleen.
And
yeah, and my
leading
podcast is You Inspired if you want to check it out.
Yeah, make sure you put that link so that they can check out your podcast.
Okay,
and
I'll do that.
Subscribe to that so they can hear that on a regular basis. All right, ladies, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And there's no better time to start meditating than today.
Yes.
So start meditating today. All right, Charissa,
and I can help. Reach out if you need help.
All right, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. See ya.